Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Hollywood Sports again. Real quick, I just wanted to go to the NFL draft with the Washington Redskins. We've done some pretty good scouting, and it's time to go to the draft.
Indianapolis, you're on the clock.
First on the clock, we got the Indianapolis Colts. And what we're going to do is go ahead and advance the draft to see who they picked.
The Minnesota Vikings are now on the clock.
The Indianapolis Colts chose Nate Burden, a left tackle. It was their first pick. Let's advance the draft again.
LaMarcus Sands is a D-tackle out of Central Florida who could end up being one of the best interior linemen we've ever seen in the NFL. We haven't had this much hype about a UCF player since Dante Culpepper came out. Now, Sands can beat you in a variety of ways. Every aspect of his game is solid. Great against the run. Great pass rusher. Consistent. Sands was a unanimous All-American selection over the past 2 years, and most scouts agreed it was a wise move for the junior to pass.
Wow, that sounds like a guy with a lot of talent.
Top picks in this year's draft. There was talk that Cal defensive end Keon Echo could leapfrog Sands with a great combine performance, and Echo did just that. But projections are projections for a reason, and this team obviously likes Sands so much, they're taking him now.
Oh yeah, that guy got a lot of talent. Second pick in the first round, the Minnesota Vikings. All right, now we're going to go to the Cincinnati Bengals.
Keon Echo, a very active and aggressive pass rusher out of the University of California. The 6'2 senior has excellent strength, speed, and acceleration off the line. He led all of college football last year with 22 sacks and was a unanimous All-American on the defensive line. There was some debate heading into the draft over Echo and whether he was good enough to be the #1 pick, but he surpassed all expectations in Indianapolis and answered any questions the scouts had. With his terrific work ethic, he has the potential to be the best player to come out of the draft 2 or 3 years from now. I talked to Todd McShay yesterday. He told me that he has only one issue. Echo had some knee injuries in college, and he had to sit out a few individual workouts because of ankle problems. If he can fight through those nagging injuries, Echo could be a great NFL player.
Wow, that was some good credits for that guy, Keon Echo. Position left end. Cincinnati Bengals chosen the 3rd pick in the first round. All right, now the New York Giants is next on the clock, and they're in our division. So let's see what they did.
The Buffalo Bills are on the clock.
They chose Tevin Bice, a left outside linebacker, as their 4th pick in the first round, the Giants. All right, let's go to the Buffalo Bills.
Ohio State running back Hadrian Bellwether may be a Heisman winner, but you wouldn't know it by the way he behaves. A humble, respectful, and well-read young man. Every scout I talked to raved about him after the interviews. On the field, he's a naturally gifted runner with great balance who reads his blocking well and always seems to kick it into another gear just when he needs it. Andrew Siciliano called him the next LaDainian Tomlinson because of his excellent pass-catching skills. That sounds about right.
Adrian Bellwether, a halfback for the Buffalo Bills. All right, let's go to the Minnesota Vikings. This next on the clock.
Well, the Oakland Raiders are now on the clock.
They chose Calvin White, a wide receiver. Let's go with the Oakland Raiders.
The St. Louis Rams are on the clock.
Wow, they did a trade up. So the Colts, they did a trade up to the Colts for P.J. Hall, a right end. All right, let's go to the Los Angeles Rams. Next on the clock.
SMU wideout Jacob Steele has deceptive speed, can turn on the jets, leave corners in his wake, and if there's a jump ball near him, he's going to get it. His ability to make those over-the-shoulder catches without breaking stride means quarterbacks can air it out with confidence. The knock, he has a bit of the bad of Randy Moss in him and will take plays off or run lazy routes. Yeah, he's a moody kid, but in the right situation, and this team obviously thinks they're in the right situation, he can be coached up and become an impact player.
Jacob Steele, a wide receiver, the Rams. And the Rams are in a, no, the Rams are not out of the division. They're in the Seahawks division. So we don't have to really worry about him right now. Let's see what the Carolina Panthers picked.
The Miami Dolphins are on the clock.
The Carolina Panthers pick Chris Miles, a tight end. The 9th pick in the first round. All right, let's see what the Miami Dolphins do.
Up next on the clock, Kansas City.
They chose Ian Jones, a quarterback. They needed a quarterback, though. All right, let's see what Kansas City Chiefs pick.
Jets, you're on the clock.
The Kansas City Chiefs chose Kobe Boone, a cornerback. All right, let's look at the New York Jets.
The Seattle Seahawks are on the clock.
They chose Jamal Williams, a right guard. Going for a lineman, the Jets. Okay, Seahawks got the 13th pick. Let's check them out.
Well, the knock on Badger cornerback Jonathan Demps has always been size and perhaps his propensity to shy away from contact. He only benched 225 thrice at the combine, but he can be a frighteningly good cover corner because of his ability to anticipate what the receiver's going to do. And if the quarterback floats a ball that Demps has a shot at, he's going to get it. Todd McShay recognizes Demps' smaller frame as an issue, but he thinks he could be the next Darrelle Revis if he can gain strength and be better at getting off blocks in the coming years. Either way, solid pick here.
The Seattle Seahawks traded their 13th pick to the Saints. And the Saints chose Jonathan Demps, cornerback. All right, the Tennessee Titans have the 14th pick. Let's see who they get.
The Seattle Seahawks are on the clock.
The Tennessee Titans traded their pick to the New England Patriots. And the New England Patriots chose in the 14th pick as a defensive tackle. Now they're saying the Seahawks get that pick. They had the 13th pick, but they traded it. So now the Seahawks, they must be going after somebody special. So now they have the next pick, which is the 15th pick. So let's see what they get.
The Houston Texans, now on the clock.
They chose Joseph Lewis, a small safety. That's what the Seahawks chose. So we got the Texans next on the clock with the 16th pick. Let's see who they pick.
The New Orleans Saints, now on the clock.
The Texans chose Dan Ayers, a tight end. All right. The New Orleans Saints got the 17th pick. Let's see who they pick.
The Denver Broncos are on the clock.
The New Orleans Saints chose James Jimerson, a left outside linebacker at the 17th pick. Now we have the Denver Broncos with the 18th pick. Let's see who they grab.
Todd McShay calls Hawaii University running back Lamar Dample a top 10 sleeper pick in this draft, and he compares him to the Edgerrin James because of his ability to catch balls out of the backfield. He's also a determined runner who finishes runs by falling forward and seems to initiate contact rather than avoiding it. Dample did have a low grade in pass protection, but if the QB gets into trouble, Dample's a great option for the shovel pass. His hands are great for a back, and he's effective at making something out of nothing.
The Denver Broncos gave up that 18th pick, and they gave it to the Tennessee Titans. And the Tennessee Titans chose Lamar Dample, a halfback. I guess the Jacksonville Jaguars have the 19th pick. Let's see who they grab.
Chicago's on the clock now.
They gave that pick to the Seattle Seahawks. The Seattle Seahawks got the 19th pick. They chose Nate Leahy, a quarterback. So the Seahawks went and got them a quarterback. Chicago Bears have the 20th pick. Let's check it out.
The Houston Texans, now on the clock.
They chose B.J. Burden, a center, for the 20th pick. The Texans on the clock. Now for the 21st pick. Let's see who they want.
San Francisco 49ers are on the clock.
The Texans chose Matt McLendon he's a right end. San Francisco 49ers have the 22nd pick. Let's check it out.
And the Dallas Cowboys are now on the clock.
The San Francisco 49ers chose Laquan Robinson, a cornerback. the 22nd pick in the first round. The Dallas Cowboys have the 23rd pick. They're in the Washington Redskins division, so we definitely need to know who they're going to grab. Let's check it out.
The Green Bay Packers are on the clock.
Those Cowboys chose Emmanuel Castile, a left end. So we're going to keep an eye out for him, and since he's in our division with the Dallas Cowboys. Next on the clock is the Green Bay Packers with the 24th pick. Let's see who they want.
Denver, you're on the clock now.
The Green Bay Packers gave up that pick and gave it to the Atlanta Falcons, the 24th pick. And the Atlanta Falcons chose Anthony Reeder, a middle linebacker. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching Hollywood Sports. We're in the first round of the NFL Draft, and we're getting ready to go to the 25th pick, which the Denver Broncos have. Let's see who they're gonna choose in this draft.
The Green Bay Packers are now on the clock.
The Denver Broncos chose Andrew Champion, a tight end, as the 25th pick in the first round of the 2013 NFL Draft. Green Bay Packers are on the clock with the 26th pick. Let's see who they grab.
And it's San Diego now on the clock.
The Green Bay Packers traded their pick to the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys are in our division for sure. They chose Austin Slaughter, a wide receiver, as the 26th pick in the first round. The San Diego Chargers has the 27th pick. Let's see who they grab.
The New York Giants now own the clock.
The San Diego Chargers gave up their pick to the Detroit Lions, the 27th pick. They chose DJ Dorsett as a tight end. Next on the clock with the 28th pick is the New York Giants. The New York Giants are in our division too. And, since we run with the Washington Redskins, we definitely need to know who they're going to pick. So let's check it out.
Chicago Bears are on the clock.
And the New York Giants gave their pick up to the Philadelphia Eagles, who is also in Washington's division. The Philadelphia Eagles took the 28th pick and they chose Philip Harry, a free safety. The Chicago Bears are next on the block for the 29th pick. Let's see who they want.
Well, the Oakland Raiders are now on the clock.
They gave that pick to the Chicago Bears. Brandon Champagne, a middle linebacker. The Oakland Raiders have the 30th pick, which is their second pick in the first round.
The Pittsburgh Steelers are on the clock.
All right. The Oakland Raiders chose Andre Allen, a right tackle. The Pittsburgh Steelers have the 31st pick in the first round of the NFL Draft. And let's see who they have on their board.
And now it's the Bengals' turn to be on the clock.
The Pittsburgh Steelers chose Ross Brown, a cornerback. Cincinnati Bengals have the 32nd pick. Let's check it out.
The St. Louis Rams are on the clock.
The Cincinnati Bengals chose Jacob Siegel, a left tackle. It's the 32nd pick in the first round. We go back to the Los Angeles Rams. Wait a minute.
The Washington Redskins are on the clock.
Let's go to the Washington Redskins. All right. Let's look at our roster. Make sure we're going to pick the right people real quick. All right. Look at some linemen. Left tackle, we got 2. Left guard, we have 2. Our right guards, we have 3. Right tackle, we have 3. Left end, we need another left end, so let's go ahead and try to draft the left end. All right, we're going to make a pick. We're going to go select a pair. We're going to look for a right end. Those are all our scouted people. Let's just go to right end real quick. We didn't scout any right ends. Let's go to unscouted then. All these right ends, we're gonna get Keon Bolton. He's number 99. He's a 6'5", 305 pounds from Arizona. That's a big boy. He'd be a right end. We can use him on defense. Let's go ahead and grab him. We're going to confirm it.
And here come the Carolina Panthers now on the clock.
You have successfully drafted right end Keon Bolton. All right, everybody. That's it for the first round. I didn't want to go through all the rounds, but I'm going to do that off camera. But that was the first round of the Washington Redskins NFL Draft. And as always, until next time, everybody.